I do want to be able to keep her in my collection. I'm calling her a herb because I just love this color. But let's see what that dry down do. Okay. Hi my Luxe babes, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Tiffany with Tiffany & Co. Luxe Lifestyle. Here we talk about all things fashion, fragrance, beauty, and lifestyle. If that sounds like your vibe or your zhuzh, then come on in. Come on in and say hello. Drop your scent of the day down in the comment section. While you're at it, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so YouTube will notify you of any new videos I upload. Now let's get into this lip service. Today I am wearing by the Dior Addict line. This is in the shade Atelier, and I gotta roll that up so you can see what that shade looks like. And the lip liner that I use is from the Kat Von D line. And this is in the shade Crucifix. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's jump right into today's video. Okay guys, in today's video, I am going to be discussing 2 new fragrances that I have added to my collection. Now listen, I know. In my last video, I told you guys that I was going on a no buy for the next couple of months. Well, I'm just here to tell you that that lasted all of 2.2 seconds, honey, because I tell you the truth, I pulled out that card and I purchased 2 more new fragrances. So before we jump into those 2 new fragrances that I purchased, I want to jump into my scent of the day, which is Blanche by Byredo. This is the one that I just spoke about in my last video that came out. Now I don't remember the notes in this one, but this is perfect for this hot summer weather. I do know that it has aldehydes in the top notes, and that's all I remember, child. But this is my fragrance for the day, and I did go out to brunch earlier today, and I'm just returning. Okay, so let's get into these other 2 fragrances that I did pick up. Okay, this first purchase that I want to share with you actually came about because I was on the Arena Fragrances website, and I wanted to get a marshmallow body oil to go with some of my other fragrances in my collection that have the note of marshmallow in it. Actually, I wanted a perfumed body oil to go with my Parfums de Marly Oriana scent. I just wanted to have marshmallow body oil to layer with that, and so I did pick this up from Arena Fragrances, and the name of this is Marshmallow Bliss. And this is an inspired oil, and it's inspired by the original Delizia di Marshmallow. So when I did get this, I was pleased with the fragrance of that body oil. So I was just curious about what the original perfume smell like. Now also on Arena Fragrances, they do have the body cream for this, if I'm not mistaken, the body cream in Marshmallow Bliss, and they do have a body oil perfume or a oil perfume for I think about $80. But when you buy a oil fragrance, you can only put it on your skin and post points. But I wanted to be able to experience the original, so I decided to purchase the actual perfume. Now on her website, I did look this company up. It's a small 1-person army that makes this product, so These are pre-orders. This is from the company by the name of Kyse. I think it's out in the Midwest somewhere. I forgot. I mean, so I guess Kyse is like some type of indie niche house. But anyway, it's just one woman who works. She hand pours all of her fragrances, so they're all pre-ordered. And then she has nieces that come in from time to time that help her make her different products. So some of them will be on back order. She only sells 15 ml sizes of the Delizia di Marshmallow, but she does send fragrances out to Lucky Scent, and Lucky Scent has the 50 ml bottles, and that is what I ordered. I decided not to order from her site because it is a pre-order, and she does hand pour it. And so you guys in the fragrance community, you guys know that when fragrances are freshly poured, it takes a while for their performance to be able to kick in. So I went ahead and ordered that from the Lucky Scent website, and this is what it looks like. And this is the back of the bottle. Hoping that can focus. But yeah, it's not the best looking bottle, but guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The juice in the inside of this is spectacular. Now, it's a linear fragrance. It's not complex at all, but I purchased that because I wanted to layer it with other fragrances with marshmallow in it. And I did receive that yesterday, and I sprayed it on my skin just to test it out. And honestly, guys, I feel like I could wear this fragrance alone. I don't have to layer it with other fragrances. But let me see some of the notes. Okay, so there's only 3 notes according to Fragrantica. Now, I may have to go on Kai's website, but on Fragrantica, there's marshmallow, sugar, and vanilla, and that's exactly what I smell. It smells like it smells like opening up a fresh bag of those big fluffy white marshmallows that you find in the grocery store. Now, let me check on Kai's site, and let's see if she lists the ingredients. Yep. Same thing, marshmallow, vanilla, and sugar. So as far as my first impression of this fragrance, it's a love for me. And on my skin, I sprayed it yesterday evening, and I could smell it. It was wafting in the air. Every move that I made last night, I could smell that. And it lasts for a pretty long time. You know, so I went to bed. I mean, I think I had it on for at least 4 or 5 hours, and it was still strong. So I know some of the reviews saying that it was a fleeting fragrance. So I'm not sure if they ordered it directly from the Kyse website or if they ordered it from Lucky Scent. I ordered it specifically from Lucky Scent because I felt like it would have sat longer and it wouldn't be freshly poured, and I felt like it probably would have had some time to macerate versus ordering it from her and getting a freshly poured batter of, I don't know why I'm calling it batter, but you know what I'm trying to say. I just felt like I would have a better experience if I ordered it from a place where it had already sat. So that's Delizia di Marshmallow. You can order it from her website in a 15 ml bottle, and it'll be $38. Or you can go to Lucky Scent, and Lucky Scent sent this thing, and I think I got it 2 days after I ordered it. So shipping was very expeditious because I opted out of getting, I think they give you get to pick out 2 or 3 free samples when you order from that site. And if you don't pick out any samples, you get your order much quicker. I don't care too much for the samples from Lucky Scent because if I'm not mistaken, Lucky Scent is the one that gives you those little dabbers. And you know, I didn't care too much for it. So here it is. I have it, and I am very pleased with that purchase. Okay, on to my second fragrance that I went ahead and I pulled the trigger and I purchased, and this is a blind buy as well. Now, I do remember a few reviews in the YouTube community, a few of the influencers giving their review of this fragrance, and I don't even really remember what they said, but I just keep seeing Portofino 97 floating around everywhere, and a lot of people have a lot to say. I've checked the reviews on Fragrantica. I've seen a lot of people saying it leans or it smells a little masculine, so I was leery about it, but I still see so many people that say they love it. But I don't really like fragrances that lean too masculine for me, because I am a girly girl at heart. I like fresh fragrances. I like clean fragrances. I like fragrances with a little bit of citrus in it, but I don't like them to lean too masculine. But one review that I saw, I'm not sure where I saw it, on Reddit, I saw it somewhere, that it was a lady who said that she had went into Bath and Body Works, and the body spray that Bath and Body Works carries was a very close dupe to that. So what I wanted to do, I went to Bath and Body Works before, you know, I wanted to see what that body mist smelled like. So when I was down in Hilton Head, I visited a Bath and Body Works, but I could not remember the name of the fragrance in the Bath and Body Works, but I knew it was similar to, I knew that the fragrance in Bath and Body Works was similar to the color of the Portofino 97. So what I did, since I couldn't find the review anymore, I went into Bath and Body Works and I picked up something, and I purchased the lotion, and that was Imperfect Beauty, but I thought that this was the dupe for it, and I sprayed the spray, and I walked around and I kept saying, this doesn't smell very aquatic. I don't know, I'm not that fond of this. I thought it smelled more floral than it did aquatic, and come to find out, this was not the right one. So once I got back home and I got back to Charlotte, I researched it again, and I looked everywhere to find a dupe from Bath and Body Works for the Portofino 97, and I finally saw someone on TikTok, and it was this one right here, Aqua Hour. So I did not buy the body mist because I don't, you know, care too much for a Bath and Body Works body mist. I would prefer to have, if it's an inspiration of another fragrance, I would prefer to have the original fragrance. But I don't mind spending money on the body cream, because of course I would be able to layer the body cream with the actual fragrance. And I love the way the body cream smells. To me, it didn't smell masculine. There is a little fruitiness in this that I can smell, a little aquaticness, freshness, cleanness. So anyway, without further ado, I ordered that based on the smell of that mist in Body Work, based on the smell of that body spray that was in Bath and Body Works, and based on the smell of that body cream. And so it came today. I ordered it from Nordstrom, and while I went out to brunch, it was delivered by FedEx to my front porch. So we are going to unbox this one together. Got my cute little scissors here. Ouch. Okay. Get up in here. An unboxing and a first impression. I did not get the 75 ml. I did purchase the 50 ml. So this is the 50 ml. And it looks like this. And I hope it's focused for you. So let's see how you open this. Oh, gotta go through another. Okay. So it opens up like this. Ooh, I love that color. Oh, so you know it is closer to, well, this Imperfect Beauty, but it was actually this Aqua Noir. But anyway, child, look at that bottle. That is so pretty. On the inside, it does have an inscription, and it says, "A new infatuation, a secret escape, the seductive scent of desire. Victoria Beckham evokes the enrapturing fragrance of burgeoning romance through the memory of Portofino 97, a euphoric hit of Calabrian bergamot and black pepper, crisp white sheets suffused with incense and amber, patchouli and vetiver lingering on the skin of a significant other." So I did bring my tester strip in here, and ooh, my finger is bleeding. I cut myself. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dang on shame. But anyway, I did bring my tester strip in here, and I am going to spray it on my tester strip and as well as my skin. Okay, so I've taken it out of the box. I did look up the notes on Fragrantica as well, and here she is. While I'm going to read these notes off. The top notes are Calabrian bergamot and black pepper. In the middle notes, there are C notes, amber, and incense. Down in the base is vetiver, musk, and patchouli. Okay, guys. So let's try this one on the tester strip. And so with all my fragrances, y'all know when I get them, you have to introduce air into the fragrances, and I spray them out twice just to introduce some air, and then I let them sit for a couple of weeks, maybe even a month, before I go back to wear them. I mean, at least that's what I try to do. But anyway, let's see what this baby really smells like. Child, why that thing is blowing this way? But anyway, okay, let's see what this baby really smells like. I don't like to bring it up to my nose. I like the fragrance. If it's any good, it's gonna flow to me. Ooh. Oh, okay. Now, upon this first spray, I know people have said this has to sit on your skin for at least an hour before the masculinity in it subsides. So upon first spray, and I did say the top notes was Calabrian bergamot and that black pepper. It does smell a little masculine. It does. I smell it. It does. Should I spray this on my skin? I'm gonna have to spray this on my skin, and then I do have on that Byredo Blanche, but what I like to do, look, I already got some on my skin. I'm gonna spray some on my forehead right there. And guys, I'm gonna have to let this one dry down. But my first impressions of this, it is really fresh upon first spray. I get a burst. It's really fresh upon that first spray. I do get a burst of that Calabrian bergamot. But with this one, I'm going to have to let it dry down. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to dry down, but I'm going to let it dry down, and I will come back at a later date, and I will let you know if this fragrance, if she's going to be a keeper, or if I may have to pass her off to my husband. I really want this one to be a keeper. We'll see. I mean, let me smell this Aqua Noir. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really smell like this Aqua Noir. I don't know. Maybe it's going to smell like that in the dry down, but it does smell aquatic. Right now, the jury is still out, but the bottle is gorgeous. The bottle is gorgeous. I do want to be able to keep her in my collection. I'm calling her a her because I just love this color. But let's see what that dry down do. Okay, so now that's gonna do it for my video today. Those are 2 new fragrances that I added to my collection. This affordable one from an indie niche house, and this is from Kyse Perfumes, and this is Delizia de Marshmallow Sweet Sugary Vanilla Goodness. And then we do have this Victoria Beckham Portofino 97, which is a fresh aquatic summer fragrance. Vacation vibes, out on the ocean vibes. But we're gonna see if this one do what it do. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta tell you, I've had on this Portofino 97 since about 4:30, and as of this taping right now, I'm in the middle of actually editing my video, and it's 8 o'clock. This is too masculine. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's such a shame. Okay guys, so that's it for my video. I'd like to thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules to come sit here and chit chat with me. If you found any value in my video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so YouTube will notify you of any new videos I upload. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Smooches!